Adelante, yeah, we move forward. Adelante, yeah, we move forward. Adelante, yeah, 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 yeah. Adelante, yeah, we move forward. Champions built it, yeah, we go harder. From the way Rome lights to the bright arena. When the whistle blow, we the ones they see first. Adelante, yeah, we don't fall back. Legacy built and we all stack. When the game on the line, we dominate. Explores on top and we all there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Columbus motto is adelante, which means moving forward in Spanish. And I think that's what we will continue to do, not only in ScoreVision and our scoreboard production, but as a school. Let's continue to move forward, continue to grow, continue to strive, continue to want to be the best that we can be in all aspects, personally and professionally.
Just our competitive nature. I would say that is something that Columbus really takes to the next level, and we want to be better than our competitors. We want to be better than the other ScoreVision teams. At the end of the day, you know, we're trying to go above and beyond, and by any means necessary.
Christopher Columbus High School is an all-boys Catholic high school that is different to any other school I've ever been involved with because of the caring of the faculty, the administration, the Maris brothers, and also the caring for each other that goes on here among the student body, and also the success of our athletic program. Those are the things that have remained constants here at the school, and obviously it's made it very successful.
I'm proud of a lot in this role. You know, we've certainly been extremely successful, and that's done through the generosity of our alumni and our families. But I think what's most important about Christopher Columbus High School is the young men that we produce. And you could go down the list of scholars and very successful businessmen and athletes that have been successful at the very highest level. And certainly we're proud of that. But more than anything, what we're proud of is the men that they are. The men of faith, the men of community, the men of family. And all that together builds what we affectionately call the brotherhood.
We encourage our kids to be involved in athletics. Over 70% of our student body is involved in some athletic endeavor here at the school. What we want each young man to say after they have done their time here at Columbus and they've played their sport, that they've enjoyed it, they walked away, and they've learned something from it in discipline, dedication, and character to move forward and to handle any situation that they're going to have in life, because you're going to lose football, basketball, baseball games, but you have to learn how to come back from it. Just like when you go to work, you're going to have bad days. So you're going to have to learn to bounce back and be successful. So we try and teach the character that forms resiliency to bad situations that you can come back from.
I spent a lot of time in the basketball gym, working with our basketball program, playing with ScoreVision, teaching our coaches how to use it during practice, how to run a clock, how to put up scores, just in practice alone. And I started training also during games because nobody really knew how to use it. And we weren't using it at that time to the full potential.
Steven and I are very capable. Steven knows the in and outs of ScoreVision. I know what I'm capable of on the creative side.
The way we figured out what was possible was really just utilizing the system. The more you put it in your hands, you start to play with it. Pick up an iPad, click different buttons. That's really the most effective way to understand what is possible. Practice is the biggest learning point that you have, because it's a time where you're using the scoreboard, but you're also have an opportunity to switch between layouts.
Yep.
To switch names, try different colors, and see what really pops, what works.
We're confident, and we know the expectations of Columbus High School, and the beauty of Steven and I's relationship is if we don't know something, we're gonna go find the answer. The first wow moment of, man, like, what we're doing is actually really neat was during a nationally televised game with our Columbus basketball team with Montverde.
Miami, Florida is is the center of the high school basketball world tonight.
Doing the starting lineups, we had our school went all out with it. We darkened the gym. We had ESPN commentators there. We had like the spotlight of the old Chicago Bulls introducing the starting lineups. We had the player animations, them walking
the smoke
up.
coming out.
That was our real wow moment of what we can put on for not only for our student athletes, but for our fan base and our alumni. And in my opinion, I think that was the moment of like, wow, there was no better feeling than to look up on the board, look at our work, and watching everybody just enjoy themselves. To me, that there was no better feeling than the Columbus Montverde game for sure.
A complete performance from start to finish tonight for the #1 team in the country.
So ScoreVision has done a tremendous job, in my opinion, as athletic director, taking us into the next level. You're not just here at a high school football field or in a high school gymnasium. You're in the Heat Arena or some arena, college arena, that makes you feel really part of a big-time program.
The technology that ScoreVision offers and the scoreboards in conjunction, it really gives our partners the ability to see their sponsorship dollars at work. It's not something where they give us the support and it kind of goes into a black hole. We really try to use every bit of the technology, whether it's through commercial placement, logo placement. We've even built out a whole template and timeline of sponsored timeouts, sponsored free throws, sponsored field goals. So we're really offering the full gamut of sponsorship opportunities. And without the technology that ScoreVision offers, that wouldn't be on the table.
The sky's the limit for Columbus, to be honest with you. Columbus is only going to get better. I'm truly blessed and excited for the future of Columbus and Columbus athletics.
Yeah, the band is singing shots to the story clear. On the fame walls, get 100 years. On the locker room grind to the spotlight glow. You can feel that fire with the crowd all roll. We don't talk beat, we just show the proof. Every rep in the gym to the dream, the truth. When the lights come on and we gang get loud, you can feel that wave when the team run out. Yeah, that's how we live. Push forward, if you play me, give from the field to the court to the track outside. Every step, every win, got the whole place alive.